Hey, what's up YouTube? Cold K78 here for another beer review on a Saturday night, 8/16/2014. Folks, I haven't been around for a while. The reason I haven't been around for a while is because my little girl was here. She was born on August 5th. Been a really busy time for me, as you can imagine. I have one of my best friends in the whole world with me. I have the creator, CEO, founder of Z23 Studios, who is going to be doing a little bit of my videos. He's going to be creating a logo for my channel, and we're going to have a lot of fun with this. And I was kind of telling him, I sit down, I do these beer reviews, I have a lot of fun with them. I mean, they're not scripted, I just sit down, have a good time. Want to give a shout out to Louisiana beer reviews. I've been watching a lot of those lately. Odeed, I've been watching your stuff. Your stuff is great. BitterPoetMadman out of Pittsburgh, I've been watching your stuff. Bad Beer Friday, there's just one other guy that does videos. I think he's down in Florida. I've been watching a lot of your stuff too. Shout out to you as well, buddy. Your stuff's really good. Alright, let's just kind of go right into it. Anthony has brought me over some really good stuff. If our face is kind of cut off, we're in a limited space here in the kitchen. Here's what we got. We have Samuel Adams Octoberfest. It's a bit early for this. I mean, I'll tell you what, at 8/16/2014, we're still technically in summer. But when you live in Pittsburgh, Anthony, you're kind of limited to your summer days.
You're in every season, really.
Yeah. I mean, as you can see out the back patio right now, I mean, there's like no horrible rain or snow, and I think you can see a little bit in there. My grass is freshly cut. All right, we're going to go into it. The time of season that I can't wait for. I know it's like, amen. I know it's like a little over 2 months away, some fire pit parties. Here's the perfect shirt for this. This guy needs a beer. And this guy does need a beer right now. So, all right, I'm going to dig in.
Bill has never had this beer before.
I have never.
I look forward to this time every year because I mean, there's quite a bit of good beers, but the Sam Adams Octoberfest is definitely one of my favorites.
Tell you what, a really nice pour to it. Nice amber Keller. Make sure you get every last drop. You never want to waste a good beer.
Never.
Sam Adams Octoberfest. Alright. Kind of smells like a Belgian white a little bit. Would you say that?
We're heaven.
I think I died already because this is heaven. Wow.
Good stuff, man. That's why it's a seasonal, because it's damn good.
Oh man,
it's not one to chug though. It's one to enjoy.
I think I'm going to do that, man. I want to kind of get you talking a little bit about your beer, so I can kind of just sit here and enjoy this. Like I said, it's been a stressful week and a half, and let me get you the old opener here.
And I got the Sam Adams Harvest Pumpkin Ale. Never used this kind of bottle opener before. Used my good old Steelers one.
This bottle opener's a piece of shit. I think you actually use it for like wine bottles or something. I don't know what goes on with it.
But with this beer, actually this was the first one I had because it's a limited edition, so it's kind of harder to find. So if I ever go just to get a 6-pack, it's tend to be gone unless I'm going to go buy a case. And if I'm going to try a beer, I'm going to do a 6-pack before I buy a case. It's just smart.
You know what? Let's talk about our bad experiences about. You hear about a beer, everybody says it's good. Now, I've always been one of those ones that were naive in the past, and I'd go out, I'd just buy a whole 24 cans. Have you ever done that? Just wasted the money? I've done that.
I've always done the 6, and if I like it or try it or bum a beer off of somebody if I'm going to try it.
And I think when I wasted it, I gave it to people, like when they were outside cutting grass or something, or the garbage men, I just kind of package it for Christmas. I'd give it to them. So I guess it wouldn't have really came to too big of a waste, but
yeah, I always try to see if I like the beer before I'm going to spend money on the beer. So, yeah.
Tell you what, thank you so much for this. I appreciate it. This is, again...
cheers.
Cheers, brother.
To Kara.
To Kara. To my little daughter, Kara. So, anyways, I've been repeating myself like a broken record. Thank you for the beer. I appreciate it. He supplied the beer for my beer review this week. It's been a stressful week and a half for me, I would say. My little girl was born, and thank God, she is healthy. She had the yellow jaundice, which is, they say it's kind of common with most babies. I don't know, man. Just kind of getting into the healthcare system down here. It's just, it really pissed me off this week. My wife, water broke on Monday, had the baby on Tuesday. Discharge date was on Thursday. Oh, man, horrible sleeping conditions, man. The first room they had us in was okay, but not that great. Yeah. And then they had to move us out of that room to, one of the patient rooms upstairs. And chair was hard sleeping conditions, man. I asked my wife, I was like, what did I didn't say that. I said, am I any less of a man if I go home or something, But it's my first kid, and you gotta stay. I mean, you pretty much put your body through hell. Well, she kind of put her body through hell. But anyway, get back to what I was saying. I mean, why the hell would you? There's my little girl crying in the back. We got our wives here. We got their kids here. We're having a good time. Just kind of celebrating and everything. But why would you release someone on a Thursday if you knew the jaundice levels were an 11? We come home, we're home less than 24 hours, have to go back to the pediatrician. After the pediatrician, they're like, you got to go back down to the hospital again. I'm like, well, hell, there goes those beer reviews. I can't get back on. Yeah. But, I could go into it for a long time. Just to make a long story short, man, the U.S. healthcare system, man, I swear, they're so into just saving money. Nobody really wants to take care of anybody anymore. It's crazy. But I'll tell you what a joyous situation. I don't want to sit here and complain. I want to be thankful for good health, good buddies, and kind of going back into Anthony's beer again.
Yeah, Bill, this will be, Bill will have one on his next beer, but yeah, it's good. I've only had a couple of the pumpkin ales. Blue Moon has kind of been my favorite, so I've kind of stuck to it. But as far as the Octoberfest beer, well, I don't go further than the Sam Adams for me personally.
I will honestly say this Octoberfest is worth it. I do actually see myself getting a case of this for the fire pit party in October, and this being a huge wild card type beer. Maybe two.
It's worth it.
It's funny too. I always say, these sweeter beers, these time of the year beers, they're either too sweet or they're too bitter, and you can't really have a lot of them. But in the case of this beer, that's different. Yeah. That's different, I think.
You can pretty much pound a case if you really want to.
Oh man, that's
kind of getting sick from the sugar. Because sometimes drinking too much of the sugar stuff just gets
drink it. Yeah, if you get a beer that just totally tears you up, man. And what were we saying before? Budweiser. Tell everybody the story. We were talking about Budweiser. I think Budweiser is one of those beers that a lot of people they don't know beer. They haven't really drank beer, and they're like, "Oh, give me a beer, give me a Budweiser," and they're trying to sound all macho and stuff.
Only for a commercial.
And I'm not knocking it because I got a lot of people that like Budweiser out there. All right, that beer went down in 8 minutes. Could have been a lot sooner, but
it's definitely worth enjoying, though.
I took some advice here with my business partner and my buddy. I took some advice. He told me to take this stuff down slow, so that's exactly what I did.
Next one will be slower.
Yeah, the next one will probably even be slower. Yeah. But All right, folks, that's been my beer review for tonight. Missed a lot of you guys, and like I said, shout out to all you guys in the beginning, and I love watching your reviews, and keep up the good work. OD, you had a video on your records and stuff. Tell you what, I'm going to show my dad that, because I know he's just strictly back into 45s again, and the old R&B and everything. He's not into the hip-hop like we are, obviously, but I don't know, man, I like your music taste. And all right, folks, in Louisiana beer reviews, your stuff's really good. I like watching your one video. I think you're actually doing the review in the store or something. I don't think you were drinking the beer in the store, but you were doing it in the store. And I think I watched one of your share of beers on, Google Hangouts. You ever have extra room for me sometime? I'll join a Google Hangout. Just drop me an inbox on the YouTube or whatever, get some of my information. But all right, folks. Well, it's been long overdue. And have yourselves a good night, good afternoon, whatever time zone you're in. And thank you, Anthony, for being my guest here.
If you guys ever need anything, z23studios.com. We do videos, web design, and God, you name it, we do it. So drop us a line, and if you need anything, let me know.
Well, let me give you a personal testimonial before I go. He did my wedding, and my wedding DVD, if it was right by me, I'd actually show you. The publication and all the artwork he does on the DVD covers are very good. The video itself is pretty good, and we're out of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania here. Z23studios.com. It's a good night from Z23 and Cold K78.
Peace.
Peace.